Mate Ramanujaya Namaha. Why Vishnu Sahasranamam? In this we are going to see the 91st sloka. Bharabrit Katito Yogi, Yogi sa Sarvakamadaha, Asrama Sramanahatshamaha, Suparno Vayuvaganaha. Bharabrit Katito Yogi, Yogi sa Sarvakamadaha, Asrama Sramanahatshamaha, Suparno Vayuvaganaha. There are 10 names in this sloka. They are Bharabrit, Katitaha, Yogi, Yogi Saha, Sarvakamataha, Asramaha, Shramanaha, Kshamaha, Suparnaha, and Vayuvaganaha. Bharabrit, one who carries the load of the universe. Bhara means load. And he is carrying it, Brith is carrying it. So one who carries the load of the universe. Katitaha. Katitaha means the one who is talked about. So the one who is frequently talked about. So one who is glorified in the Vedas and other spiritual books, other spiritual textbooks. But simple meaning is one is being talked about. So we have added Vedas and other textbooks. Yogi, one who can be realized through yoga. One who is the greatest yogi, other meaning also. So yogi means one who can be realized through yoga, or the one who is a yogi by himself. Yogi Saha, the king of yogis, one who realizes the self, becomes the self, is an Upanishadic declaration. So if you realize the self with the Brahman, you become the Brahman, is the understanding. Therefore, self alone is the perfect yogi, and Sree Narayana, the self, is the king of all yogis. So message is, he is the king of yogis. Sarva Kamadaha, one who fulfills all desires of true devotees. Sarva Kamadaha simply means the one who helps you fulfill all the desires you have. But here we have added of all true devotees. Such devotees have no other desire but to reach, meet, and merge in him. In this way, the term would also indicate that he destroys the chances of fulfillment of all unholy, sensuous, and lusty desires in the faithless. You understand that? It destroys that also. Normally it helps you reach him, help you reach what all the thing you desire if you are a noble devotee. At the same time, it will also destroy the attachment towards the materialistic things, sensuous and lusty desires are also destroyed. He is Sarvakamadha. Asrama, you understand it? He is a place for rest. Sree Narayana is the harbor, the sequestered haven for all who are tossed about in the storms of life without and within. The sequestered means specially made living place. Heaven means place, heaven-like place, safe place for all those people who are in trouble, the storms of life without and within. The storms are without, from outside, and the storms are also within. That's the meaning of it. For each one, the source of all strains is attributable entirely to his functioning as a body, mind, intellect equipment. All our problems are because of the performance of body, mind, and intellect equipment. are our sensual organs, and based on the information of the sense organs, our karmendriya, the performing indriyas, do things, and we end up in some trouble. To remain as the self, the essential real nature of man is to experience the end of all stresses and strains. This state of peace and joy, of quiet and bliss, is Sri Narayana, the Lord of the heart. So he is the ultimate thing. Once you experience him, start experiencing him, you are in bliss and in great peace. Sramana, one who prosecutes the worldly people, who, driven by their hungers and passions, seek sense gratifications by the very nature of the ephemeral sense objects and the ever changing instruments of experience in us, the life of gratifications can only yield to exhausting fatigue and very disappointments. This is the law. And Sri Narayana is the lawgiver. The law and the lawgiver are but one in theology. So Sramanaha means a person who makes judgments and declares punishment. Is almost like a judge. That is the understanding. So here, with the very law is Narayana, and the very lawmaker is also he. This is what in theology is. Shamaha, the one who destroys everything during the final deluge, during the pralaya, everything is destroyed. He who prunes our agitations and shrinks our desire, prompted worldly projections. Worldly projections, and he trims them. So Shamaha means one who destroys the unwanted edges in the life and gives you life again. Suparnaha, the gold leaf. Parnaha means we can mean also wings. It is also leaf. So he is the golden wing. Earlier also we have seen this name Suparnaha, where we meant he is having the wings of righteousness and the knowledge, and like that we used to say. So Suparnaha. Vayu Vahanaha, the mover of the winds. He is the one who makes the wind move. From fear of him, for fear of him, or from fear of him, fire burns, suns and moons function, earth rotates, the world, the wind moves, etc., declares the Upanishad. Vayuvahana simply means a thing that makes the wind move. So Upanishad says further, because of his fear only fire burns, sun and moon function, earth rotates, and the wind is moving like that. Sarvakamataha is the Panchi name in this sloka. Recall the name and get all your rightful desires fulfilled. Very importantly, rightful desires to be fulfilled. You cannot be asking anything for which you are not eligible, for which you have not done anything. So don't ask for not eligible things and rightful things. You will be getting them by God's grace. How do we do Archana with the names of this sloka? Bharabrute Namahavum, Kathitaya Namahavum, Yogine Namahavum, Yogeesaya Namahavum, Sarva Kamadaya Namahavum, Ashramaya Namahavum, Shramanaya Namahavum, Kshamaya Namahavum, Suparnaya Namahavum, Vayu Vahanaya Namahavum. I read the sloka again. Bharabrit Katito Yogi, Yogisa Sarvakamadaha, Asramat Sramanaha Kshama, Suparno Vayu Vahanaha. Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.